Hello everyone, this is Daniel Mayo, and I'm going to be going over some details about what Satan really does and how he changes and how he stays the same. Alright, so imagine this. You have the same ingredients for, let's say, pasta. Pasta has eggs, it has like some sort of grain, and also has something, it also has thyme, it also has a little bit of water and stuff, like not much water, but it has, the pasta has certain ingredients. There's like potato pasta, there's egg pasta, there's also grain pasta, where you actually put a little bit of flour and other things into it that makes it kind of that texture. Now, let's go for the grain pasta, the actual natural pasta. Because pasta has its same ingredients for every pasta. Yeah. But in a way, it's made in different. Every pasta is made differently. It has different shapes. It has different it has different ways of being made, but it's still pasta. Now imagine, for instance, basically pasta actually having different ingredients, but not actual different ingredients, but spices. Yes, it can have different spices in it, like a little bit of paprika, or maybe a little bit of um, like parsley in it for the what do you call it? For the spinach, anything like that. You can also have a little bit of a shrimp for, let's say, a spice. Can be some sort of crab spice. Like you can actually add anything into the pasta. The same thing goes with the devil. So the devil has his own ingredients. He keeps the same ingredients, but he adds different spices. Now, for the ingredients, he has his own set of water. He has his own set of fire. He has his own set of commands and his rebellion and all that. So he basically adds in fire, water, sin, and anything that is of the temples of gods, witchcraft. He adds his own ingredients to create the world of his people. But he has different spices for it. Like today it's a different spice, or maybe the 1980s is a different spice. In his own case, he makes his spices better. He cultivates his spices, makes it better. You know, for the Roman days, he was trying to go after the Christians, but only certain Christians were basically being saved. So he made the power of the Christians weak, because the other power of the Christians were strong. I mean, half the Christians back then were strong, but then because of the Gnostic going to Catholic and then the Catholic getting power, that's another spice. Then the Crusaders happened. That's another spice. Then came the Catholic Reform for Baroque time. That's another form of spice. And then came in people believing in whatever they want to believe. And then he also had a spice for racism. Then he had a spice for people being racist towards war-torn areas. Another spice was fear. Another spice was rebellion. Another spice was rebellion with a little bit of immorality, and then with more immorality. Then another spice was internet. And the future spice, I believe, is going to be by force. It'll be by force, but he's never going to get the Christian because it's just a spice that he does that he adds things to. Now, if he were to change his ingredients, then he would be less successful. If he were to change the spice, he would still be as successful as he was before. So he's not going to be successful. And by God's standards, the devil will never be successful. He will never win. He is the devil's way. The devil is the devil's way of doing things, but he's never going to win. And how do you know his spices? Now, just look at the false gods. I mean, just don't go to it. Just don't go to a temple where there's false gods. But just meet some people that go to temples and ask them what does your temple do to praise the false gods, and they'll tell you. That's one way. Or just go to a workplace where they listen to worldly music. Then that's the second thing you should do. The third thing you should do is pray to God that you're not part of the world. And then the third thing, I think the last thing that you should do is study the things that the people do, and then not be part of it. And basically, that's the last thing you should do. And that way, you could avoid the devil, and that way, you get to be victorious. So yeah, Jesus is going to save you if you really want to believe in him and have him be part of you. Basically, fear Jesus and literally have Jesus be part of your life. Make Jesus be part of your inside of your life, and make Jesus your number one priority, and make Jesus stay inside of you and control your life. Yes, let Jesus control your life, okay? So you don't have to be part of the devil. And then sooner or later, you will know what Jesus' ingredients for success is. And his ingredients is holy, and the devil is evil. Evil never wins. Only holiness wins. Alright. I'll be done now, okay? Alright. Bye.